Guys, what is half of zero?
I don't do maths,
Is it
bro.
still 0?
It is, and that's good because that's how much I've lost this week in the knife price debate. How much have you lost, Jack?
Um, a knife was 1200-ish. It's about 5 to 6 now. So I've lost half of the value of the knife. My reds have gone up a little bit, but not enough to cover the cost. But it's okay because I don't have my entire net worth in skins actually.
I
So
just haven't looked. I don't see
yeah,
why it matters,
ignorance
to be
is bliss.
honest. Well, I'm not going to sell my knife anyway. Like my
Yeah.
my knife isn't real money. My knife becomes real money when I decide to sell it years down the line, or when I get a new one. Other than that, it's the equivalent of a McDonald's cheeseburger. I have bought it and already consumed it. Like,
Yeah, I think that's a good way to look at skin spending. Honestly, that it's a purchase, not you're not like investing, right? But obviously some people do, and
what
those people
while
are
a skin is in my
holding that.
inventory, it holds zero value. It only holds value when I decide to sell it, and then it's worth whatever it's worth. Like I
Yeah,
won't give a fuck how much it's worth at that point. Like
I sold mine a few months ago, so I got very fortunate this week when Valve decided that you could now trade red skins up to knives, in what is, I think, an absolutely hilarious update. But of course, I'm quite biased in this. Lots of other people do not think it's quite so funny, like that Chinese guy who lost $900,000 worth in his inventory.
but
Why
again,
would you put
like
your whole? Why would you put so
it,
much money in skins?
I would say that again, maybe it's for tax or because the interest on skins is like better than most bank accounts or crypto. I don't really know, but like if that much of your if if you can't afford to lose that, why is it in skins? Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
at least with stocks or crypto and stuff, it generally is like self governing to a degree, right? Like
yeah.
the markets tend to be pretty stable. CS skins are controlled by a private company who owe you
Mm-hmm.
absolutely nothing, and if they see a way of making more money through whether it's making red skins more valuable, because there's more red skins in circulation, right? So if they cost more, that's more transactions for Valve to make money from.
it's made everything more expensive. Even
Well,
blue
yeah,
skins, like the
except
cheapest
that.
the cheapest blue skin before the update was what 3p.
Yeah,
Like within a day or two, it was 10p. I don't know if that's changed, but like it has literally made the entire market more
but even
expensive.
then, like
Apart from knives,
you'd need what?
5,000 blue skins.
Is it 5,000 actually? Wow, that's
Yeah,
you know I don't know.
which
Anyone
does sound. Look, when they go back down to 3p, I will be doing. I will buy 5,000 blue skins just for the
trading
bit.
from the bottom, yeah.
Yeah, because that just seems like a fun way to spend a long amount of time.
Does it? That seems fun to you?
Yeah, I'll do it with Dickel and we'll like drink or something.
I mean, that's
It'll be
still
great.
£150.
Well,
Yeah.
Dickel like genuinely has fun playing Cookie Clicker, so it would actually be fun for him.
I
I
think
I don't know.
the big thing with this whole skin debacle is that like skin prices were getting out of control, right? When you had
Oh,
like,
they were ridiculous.
I'll leave souvenirs out of it, but like even like it's just generally like commonish gloves were like 20k plus. It's ridiculous, and like I kind of get the feel that like if you play the game enough to want a knife, and you don't you shouldn't have to like spend like 300 on like a battle scarred fucking safari mesh gut knife just to have a knife, because like who the
Yeah,
fuck wants that shit, right? I would say making
I
ugly
like
knife
gut
skins
knives.
is just stupid, really, because no one wants them, right? But you like gut knives, did you say?
I like gut knives. They look mean.
I used to have a bunch of slaughter knives, and I think I had a gut knife at the time as well. But I think back now as well, that like my inventory is worth less than it was like a long time ago, for sure. Um, I think I would have been a lot more upset if this happened back then, when I had like three or
Yeah.
four knives.
I think
You know,
the thing is like I sold skins. I used to have a relatively expensive inventory. I
yeah.
sold it all in like 21, 22.
Mm-hmm.
That inventory would be worth thousands now. I sold it for about 600 quid.
It's the thing, man, isn't it?
Like there was like a Minware Karambit, a FACNU AK fuel injector. There's a couple grand there alone, where it's just like I'm not asked because I've already like effectively lost money from skins. So who gives a fuck? And if you do give a fuck, and if you've spent all this money on skins instead of something fucking smarter, well, there's a reason that Darwin became quite famous, isn't there? Like
Darwin Núñez.
Pseudoscience
Yeah,
bullshit,
him.
I'd say.
Oh yeah.
I do think though, like well, like my first knife, I think it was like £55 I paid for it, and it was like a Shadow Dagger stained, like some like really ugly like bottom barrel knife. Do you know what I mean? But like, that was like the cheapest knife before this was probably in the sort of like 200 range, I think.
No,
Yeah, they were all.
No,
was it not?
No, the cheapest knife before this was about 60 quid.
What was it, like a Navaja fucking?
Yeah. They weren't nice knives, but like, so the last knife I bought was a gift for our friend Liam. It's Shadow Daggers Autotronic, and they were
nice
150 quid. They're now 70 quid because it came up on Face It last night. But they were 150 quid. I've got a Kukri Blue Steel. I think I bought that for 180. So there were still like cheap knives. It's that Karambit that I owned when I bought it years ago was 150 quid, and it's now before the update at least I think it was like 800-900 quid. Like that's where it got silly.
There was a pair of Shadow Daggers Autotronic sold on October 18th for 13 pence.
Brilliant.
What did he know? Bear in mind the going rate was around 100 for them at the time as well, so that's really
the thing. That's the thing, by the way. What's your thoughts on the Valve devs that, with like a couple of days before the update,
prior knowledge,
were stockpiling?
So was that real?
About to shoot up in price.
Was that real? Because I saw that and I thought, I'm sure somebody said that was not real.
With MP9s.
Well,
okay.
Again, in the stock market, which is regulated and stuff, that's considered insider trading, right? Which is like big illegal, and like you'll get done for it. CS skins hold no monetary value, right? Because they're just an in-game item, and you supposedly can't get the money out of the Steam system, right? So obviously that's not true to anyone who has a fucking brain, but that's kind of how Valve have got around the issues with it, right? Some guy on Reddit years ago was having a divorce, and I think he put like most of his net worth into skins, so his wife couldn't get of it, which I think is awesome. Elliot's laughing. That's not going to be his future. Sorry, that's horrible. I'm kidding.
What net worth?
I'm not married.
There's no divorce in the Philippines, so actually I can't.
You don't live there, mate. Anyway.
Yeah, but we are officially married in the Philippines. So.
What? Are you not legally married here?
Yeah, both. It's registered in the Philippines as well, so it means I can't. Well, always be married in the Philippines. There's no divorce.
Right.
Based,
Even
if,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Do you have to be, no, sorry. Just want to know this now. Do you have to be registered in the Philippines, or did you choose to do that?
Yeah, you have to. I think.
That's very interesting.
Right. I didn't realise that's how it works. Okay,
but not that interesting
back to your
anyway.
point, mate.
The point was, yeah, I mean, they definitely shouldn't have done that, but I would have.
Well, this is the thing, right? I would have done it.
Not
if I'd have heard a rumor, I'd have probably done it.
Yeah. The fact
but
no
I don't.
But
I don't work for Valve, right? So I kind of feel like if you work for Valve, Valve probably should punish you for it.
Yeah.
Because if I can't bet on games when I know that something funny is about to happen to a team, they shouldn't be able to get rich quick off buying like 150 MP9s that are about to shoot up like 1,000% in value.
But like none of us here, because we technically work on esports, we should like not bet on anything. Like I won't bet on esports because it's just dangerous. Freelancing,
I don't bet anyway.
It's a bit different, right? I suppose, but like
I don't bother.
But even just
betting
for fun,
is a sin.
Even just doing it for fun without prior knowledge or any of the issues that rise with working with TOs and stuff, it's still kind of not a good look, is it? I don't think.
Yeah, I don't bet because I find betting slightly too fun, and I found that out at like 19.
Exactly.
I actually cannot make a betting account with with a lot of companies. Like I'm not allowed to.
I have an anecdote that's sort of vaguely related from this week. I know a guy sort of vaguely in FIFA, like an Ultimate Team guy, who bought 35,000 cards for 300 coins each, and he sold them all for like 3k. He made 100 million coins and sold the coins to a website for like $4,000, and he's just $4,000 richer because he heard a rumor that they were going to go up in price, which is basically what a Valve employee's just done. But this guy's made $4,000 off it from playing FIFA, which I just think is insane.
Yeah,
we'll
move on.
Go on.
I guess. But
make your point.
If anyone here did make money from the update, let us know, because I am intrigued, and I do think like in 6 months' time, if we do a bit of a retrospective, I think it'll be kind of interesting to see like how the market regulates. Will my knife ever be back to its previous value?
Buy the dip. This is not financial advice.
I think it'll be a lot more, but I don't think it'll be back to its value.
But I didn't have a crazy overpriced knife. Like, I didn't have one of those fucking like 20, 50k ones.
Shit knife, shit knife. Run the intro.
Speaking of having a dodgy history with skins, let's move on to Senzu, who was cut from NKT a few years ago for a little bit of a mishap with some sort of skin.
Is it allegedly
skin kerfuffle? Just for safety's sake.
Well, he came out defending it the other day, didn't he? Saying it was because
I only robbed them because they owed me money.
Yeah.
NKT just wasn't paying him a machine gun, so they just did some fraud or something.
Did the OJ Simpson? I didn't do it, but if I did, it would have been because of this.
I would have.
Anyway, he has been benched by the MongolZ.
Shocking.
In a move that seemed to come to a shock. It came as a surprise to even the MongolZ, who were just not at all prepared for this. And I think what has transpired is that he's burnt out, I believe, was the official, not even the official. Some Mongolian journalist said he was burnt out, and had to be asked to be benched. So he will not be playing at the major.
Situation?
Zontic's just said he's got to do some personal shit, didn't he? Like, he didn't say anything about burnout.
Yeah, but I mean,
Zontic's has just been on the toilet for months, Jack.
Yeah, I was about to say, what personal shit requires you to be gone for, like, you know, the foreseeable? Like, can't you miss the tournament?
I mean, maybe his mum died or something, like, and he's just, like, looking after his family. I don't know.
I said I don't even ask that, but, like, it's not time off ain't gonna fucking change that, is it?
Fucking it.
Well, it's not.
Yeah, let's talk about Senzu, mate, before we go down this one. Are the MongolZ just dead now?
No, they've still got Mazinho.
They've made weird roster moves before and got better. I know this one's different because Senzu's like actually good rather than like Annihilation, who is like not actually good. But like they've made moves that nobody really understood quite a few times and eventually figured it out. Yeah, they'll just like find they found Senzu from fucking nowhere. They'll just find another one.
I'm not being funny though. The last time they made a roster move was 2 years ago, and 2 years ago,
prior to that, they'd made a lot.
No, sure, right, but when they were making those moves, it was like maybe they didn't make sense, and every time they'd signed a better player. The MongolZ have had points where they could have made moves in the last 2 years since then. So I think it's maybe quite telling that they haven't, and that especially they haven't got a replacement.
Well, maybe they're expecting he'll come back.
Yeah, but it does put, you know, they've been, obviously they won EWC, and they've been making, you know, deep playoff runs for most of the year now, right? So this does put question marks around the rest of their season. Obviously, the major is the kind of we're on the road to that right now, right? That's what everyone's looking at. So are they going to be like completely shit? Rest of the year. I would, probably, yeah. They might be great, but I don't know.
They
will struggle. They will struggle.
They won't make the playoffs of the major because like Senzu's just their group stage stomper.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a world they get better on stage, but they were not gonna get near a stage. Is kind of the problem.
Yeah.
But like the MongolZ have been kind of iffy recently anyway. from what like.
Hasn't everyone been? Isn't it kind of
Well,
a
well,
consistent
yes.
time right
Well,
now?
yeah.
I feel like since they won EWC, they haven't really like pushed on from there.
Yeah, which has often been their story. Like they have a good run. Okay, this one they actually won, but like they have a good run and then they just don't really capitalize on it.
Is that the nature of being a team that's kind of min-maxy and requires peaks, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's totally fair.
Okay,
But like I'm not sure they were really gonna win. Like I'm not sure they were really a contender anyway. They were like a contender on a technicality of being the fourth best team in the world by rankings.
I say they haven't pushed on from there. They've played 3 tournaments. One was Fisher Playground 2, which they came second.
Yeah.
One was Pro League.
Bounty as well, right?
Bounty was before
Okay.
EWC. They came second there. EPL, they were 9th to 11th, but I have a feeling something was wrong with them during that event. Wasn't someone really ill or some shit?
It seems to be like the EPL curse, right? People just get sick.
And then Thunderpick, they finished 3rd, which is like that's the
Kind of a
disappointing
dodgy
one.
result, yeah.
Well, it's a disappointing one for me because they lost to Navi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like Fisher Playground 2, they lost to Furia, so I'm not going to criticize them for losing to the 3rd best team in the world.
Yeah, no, of course, but like
Who won Thunderpick in the end? Legacy.
Furia. Yeah,
Legacy
they
was
reversed,
CSC, weren't they?
they reversed swept Navi in the final.
Bloody brilliant. Good football.
It was good. It was good.
yeah, like Mongols were a very good team, but I don't think they were gonna win the major. So actually, it's almost like if he comes back refreshed and they come back at the start of next year with Senzu in firing form, maybe they can actually make a run at it next year. I know that's kind of like coping, but what other choice do we have here? Because he's not playing anyway, so we might as well cope.
Yeah, I mean, in an era of like moves not happening because of sentimentality and shit, right? Which we'll get onto later, I suppose. Maybe this makes sense, but the issue is it doesn't seem like it was a decision by the org, does it? It seems like it came abruptly.
This is going to sound a bit stupid.
Okay.
Considering they won Esports World Cup. I don't really think the Mongols are good enough to win tournaments anyway, with or without Senzu, even if he comes back refreshed. Like EWC, they played Aurora in the final. For fuck's sake. Have Aurora ever beaten the Mongols? Maybe they beat them once. I don't know. But like, okay, they took down Vitality.
Yeah.
They took down Vitality that event. Great. But like, Spirit got knocked out early. The Mongols don't actually play great CS.
Mm-hmm.
They just have great aim. Like
great aim.
I just think they're like upmarket Aurora and probably aren't actually good enough to win, and that's okay because they're still the best Asian team of all time.
Aurora beat them at PGL Astana 2-0. That was the last time they beat them. So that was
what?
In
March?
May.
Yeah,
and
so
they beat them at Dallas, Bounty, EWC, and also Thunderpick. So not a great head-to-head.
Yeah,
no,
Mongols, we think might just be a little bit screwed coming into the major. I sort of hope Senzu comes back and they're stronger. Maybe they find another one of Bartak's brothers and just put him in. They find another hard steel man. Who knows? Controllers will be the stand-in at IEM Chengdu and presumably the major as well.
Try and pronounce his name.
Let's have a look. Unidelga Basenjagal.
Have you rehearsed that?
That
was
correct.
I don't know.
No, it's definitely wrong. I just said it fast enough that it looked like I knew what I was saying.
Basenjagal. It's fucking awesome.
Basenjagal is terrific.
I
don't know if you guys have looked at this guy's like numbers. He is not a tier 1 player.
No, but this is what
he's
I
also
meant
old.
earlier, right? I don't think anyone in Mongolia is good outside of the Mongols players.
There probably is. We just don't know.
I'm not sure there is.
But then
I've watched a couple of these teams play. They're not very good.
I suppose, but there's got to be somebody. There's got to be somebody better than this guy. Just please don't subject me to Hastecker again.
Don't MongolZ have an academy team anyway?
Uh,
I feel like they do. So like, do you not just like pick the best guy?
You know
do
what?
you know,
Just
pick
get
the best guy of that
Bartek or
team?
score back and call it a fucking day.
little Mongols.
Move on. We're talking
Move
about
on.
Academy
Los
teams. Just
Mongoles.
move on.
Move on. We'll move on to the take of the week. And guess what? It's another skin-related controversy. Me Too cat, Meow cat, called Stewie2K, as he's not known by his friends. Is it he called him a piece of shit?
Not one of his friends, then apparently.
Yeah, not one of his friends, or maybe it is one of his friends. Basically, this guy lent Stewie some items, and Stewie never paid him back. And the implication is that Stewie2K supposedly gambled away the skins that he was borrowing and has never paid the guy back. I have a lot of questions, but we'll get on to the take of the week, which is Thorin. Thorin is just such a gold mine for this. Even whether or not you like him or not, he's just a gold mine for take of the week. Overdrive, famed leaker, said that he'd always heard bad things about Stewie. Sometimes a good CS career and money belongs to an idiot, which is true. Thorin just responds, "Why is this the only piece of info you've ever kept to yourself?" Which you actually can't clap back to that. It's one line. It's one line, and he has killed you. Like he's just slaughtered you there. Like it's one where you actually just if he does this to you, you just drop him the like and the retweet. You just give up.
Have you ever read Overdrive's bio? By the way, it's just excellent.
Yeah.
Team Spirit Scout, Insider, CIS Influencer,
brilliant.
Generous, one of the best CS players of all time. Not journalist.
Fair enough.
One of the best CS players of all time who just pays people to carry him in small LAN events.
I'm going to try and refrain from saying anything that's libelous, but bro's career is just I found another child who's good at the game. We know a guy like that, but they're not really ever that good.
I mean, that is a useful skill.
But leaking for the team you work on just seems really silly. And
somebody has to leak it from the team.
Allow him to.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, but being an insider is sort of walking in the prac room and seeing who they're playing is not really that. I don't know.
Personally, Jack,
I think doing detective work.
Part of his personality is worse, but
But I am not.
I'm distancing myself from this.
Yeah.
Well, look, allegedly, and then it's fine, right?
Allegedly by what? By
No,
you've thought of it, or
can we bleep this out?
Why? Because you put it into my head, Jack. Fuck you.
I just said he hangs around with young people.
Can we just beat this all out? Can we start the take of the week again?
No. I'll get us back on track, Elliot. Right. I think Thorin's great, right? Because Thorin's probably been take of the week more than anyone else, and it's either because he said something absolutely batshit crazy, or
really
because
good.
he's sat someone down so fucking hard like this that they have no ability to reply. This tweet was posted at 4:59 a.m. Overdrive will not be replying.
I didn't even notice that.
That's
so good. That is so good. I mean, yeah, I can't talk. I was up at 3:30. Yeah, no, I mean, I can't be asked to talk about Stewie2K.
Gambling other people's skins. Surprise, surprise. Really fucking dumb thing to do.
Yeah, we got on screen.
And also,
Stewie saying you won't ever see him gambling again after he won 104,000 in free spins on whatever dog shit game that is.
This was me after I won a lot of money on how United beat Southampton in the Carabao Cup final years and years ago, and then I decided, I like this too much, and stopped betting.
Yeah.
I should have taken the hint when the first bet I ever put on was, I think it was Liverpool to beat Arsenal or vice versa, and whoever I bet on was 4-0 down at half time. That was the literal first bet I ever put on. I should have taken the hint.
Well, I learnt many lessons. Never bet on the early kickoff It's a very important
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I learned
That
before.
that was
Yeah.
also an early kickoff. Yeah.
Thanks, Baggies, for beating Arsenal and teaching me that. But the point it got worrying for me was when I bet on the amount of throw-ins in a game.
Yeah.
Not proud
My
of that.
mate, my mates at the London major were betting on was it bomb plants or grenade damage or something, and it was like
Such ludicrous.
they were just doing it for a laugh. They were only
Yeah.
putting on like 10p. I think they were doing 10p bets with each other just for a laugh. But the problem is, I would find that fun if I really got. I was betting on League of Legends for a bit, and then I was like, I don't even like League of Legends. Why am I doing this?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, Stewie made a lot of money, right? He won a major. Yeah, he won a Grand Slam. He's, and also been paid very well. You'd hope, right? So
He was at EG.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
need to say something because I feel like it's important to say. If any betting companies would
okay.
like to sponsor TLDR,
Yes.
I will ignore everything I've just said and start betting it again happily, and I'll do it only through your service and advertise you very well.
likewise, please.
Yeah, we
give us
just
money.
talked about how much fun betting is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
betting's
As
great.
long as you do it responsibly.
Thanks to our
Should we-
sponsor.
When the
Your
fun
name here.
stops, stop.
Thanks
Not
to
on
our sponsor,
GameStop, anyway.
Raid Shadow Legends. Run the ad.
Anyway, yeah, this guy's got a lot of money, had a lot of money at one point, so the fact he's borrowing money to gamble with is alarming, and I hope he gets the help he needs. And that's kind of all I have to say about it. You're a fucking moron,
Nah,
Stewie.
honestly, go fuck yourself.
Me?
No, not you.
Yes,
But,
yeah,
like-
yeah, you. But also
But
Stewie
also
2K.
you. No, just like me and Elliot are both sat here being like, oh yeah, we realised it was too fun, so we stopped. Like, as someone, with a bit of a shady history when it comes to various addictions, like, you can just stop. So this whole, getting the help
Well, yeah,
you need,
addiction's
go fuck
not real.
yourself. Because, I didn't get help, I just stopped one day. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I've just got no time for it.
How many hours have you got in Counter Strike?
Stopped. But,
That's not addiction, that's just an abusive relationship.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
is that
that's
different?
Stockholm
Much
syndrome.
better.
That's different.
Okay.
No, but I don't think Counter Strike is the same. Football Manager, we can talk about that. But
No,
I'm-
that's not what this
I-
podcast is about.
I'm allowed to have an addiction to Football Manager because it literally got me a job at Football Manager for a bit. My interview was just me.
Counter Strike also?
Well, yes,
You
but
fool.
yeah, but
Yeah, so
Sam's
fuck
also
you,
working
Elliot.
Counter Strike.
But on the topic of gambling being fun, it does seem a lot more fun if you're gambling someone else's money, doesn't it? Because you can't
Oh,
lose.
yeah.
Like, hey, here's 30k. Okay, all in on green. Oh, it's gone. Well, I don't care. And if I won, I'm mate set for life. Brilliant.
I'd just like to go to the Saad tweet that's on the screen right now, where he's just talking about the millions that Stewie has or whatever, and the
Yeah.
EG salary, which if I remember right was about 50k a month, right?
I think it was 40.
That's
40,
silly.
right?
Not that really should make any difference.
How quickly after that money would hit his bank account each month do you reckon it took him to gamble it away?
Well, let's just do a little experiment, right? Let's say his rent was 2k, and that's me being generous, right? Because he lives in a nice apartment, okay? 2k rent. I'm going to say 1k for bills and food and shit. So it's 3k he's spending just to live, right?
Tax is going to be like
Taxes are not real. Let's just say the salary is after tax as well, just for peace of mind.
okay.
So what's he got? 37k left?
Yeah,
That's gone in a night.
Not a chance, man.
that does sound good, doesn't
Nah.
it? That does sound fun, actually. Do you know what? I take back my previous sentiment. Stewie, fucking go for it, my son.
Yeah, but at
Fucking
least
get
do
it all gone.
At least do it in Vegas, not on fucking CS:GO Lounge.
No, scam some more cunts and get it all fucking gone. Like,
I want to be doing it in Vegas. I want to be playing poker.
no, but imagine, Elliot, you're not
Blackjack.
thinking about this right. Imagine if he gambled
Getting
got all
drunk.
these red skins. Think about how much money he'd have now.
We miss you.
Yeah, but think about how much money I'd have if I got pocket aces in Vegas.
And if you didn't have to spend money on having a child and a mortgage and whatnot.
Well, yeah. Well, we're ignoring. If we're ignoring tax, well, I'm ignoring my mortgage.
Not the child though. Glad you didn't. You know.
Yeah, I'll keep the
Include
kid.
him.
He's coming with me to Vegas. He's card counting.
He's gonna help get bitches.
He's rain baby.
That's good. That's real good.
Anyway,
What else has happened this week?
we actually do have to do an ad break, and it is by Raid Shadow Legends. Run the ad.
So, Jack, do you find it hard to keep up with all the news in Counter-Strike?
I do. I took a weekend off and I came back to 6 new IGLs, 3 retirements, and apparently Navi's Waterboy got picked up by a top 20 team.
Right, that's why I've been relying on the TLDR newsletter. It's a bi-weekly email that keeps you up to speed on everything in the CS scene, without needing to scroll Reddit for 3 hours while questioning your life choices.
Yeah, it's like if HLTV had a baby with your funniest friend who actually watches every game. You get quick hits of news, spicy roster moves, upcoming match schedules, and even some insider gossip. All killer, no filler.
And let's be honest, some of these tournament formats, you need a guide just to figure out who's playing who. TLDR breaks it all down, so you actually know what the hell's going on.
Plus, it's funny. Like, actually funny. It's like reading a group chat between smart CS fans who roast everything in sight, but still care deeply about the game.
So if your brain's full, but your heart still beats for Counter-Strike, do yourself a favour. Sign up for the TLDR newsletter. It's free, fast, and guaranteed to make you smarter. Or at least sound smarter in Twitch chat.
Check out the link down below and subscribe, because the only thing more tragic than missing a major upset is not even knowing it happened.
TLDR. You don't have time to read everything, but you still want to sound like you did.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'll make orc noises.
Oh, right.
And we're back.
I wish we had outtakes at the end.
Put it in, editor.
No,
Jesus.
Charlie can just start again with "I'll make orc noises." No context.
What else has
It's
happened this
so
week,
good.
friends?
I don't know. What are we talking about next, Elliot?
Let's talk about somebody who doesn't have a dodgy history with skins and is just very, very unfortunate. We'll get onto that story in a little bit. This one is on CYPHER. CYPHER, as we all know, was benched by
Friend of the
Fnatic
podcast.
Sure, why not? He was benched by friend of the podcast, Fnatic, after qualifying for the major. I nearly said friend of the podcast, the major. And he had it confirmed to him that he was not playing at the major because Fnatic did try and claim that was up for debate, which I'm pretty sure Sam called bullshit on last week.
Well, it was absolutely bullshit.
Fnatic put out a video explaining why, and they basically said the debate was between Jacasmo and CYPHER or Jacasmo and Crims. Because as we all know, CYPHER and Crims play in very, very similar ways, so that makes perfect sense.
It's just fucking mental, ain't it, that? It actually is mental, for exactly the reason you just said. Jacasmo and Crims you can make into the same player. Neither one of them can do what CYPHER can do. And it's look, we all know, we've all read the deep dive, and if you haven't, go read it. But CYPHER wasn't exceptional on Fnatic, but he had the capability to be exceptional.
That's kind of backhanded, but I agree.
It's not as backhanded as Blame F, who called him one of the best entry fraggers in Tier 2, which is so backhanded.
But also, this is the thing as well, right? Jacasmo's not even that good.
No, he's really
being
not.
adamant, he's running the team, why don't we make room for him? And there's it's not like Nork and Device, right? You get it.
Yeah.
Nork was like, yeah, fuck me, I guess, fair enough.
Yeah.
This is just him? Really? That's who we've got? And then Fear and Jammer were just I don't know. Oops. And another.
Go on, do a Ukrainian accent.
I don't know. How to do that.
While they're at war, go on, mock them, you piece of shit.
What?
Go on then, Jeff.
They're at war. I think I know about that. Anyway,
as a card-carrying member of the Kremlin, I'd know about that.
Yeah. If there was a war going on in Ukraine, I'm pretty sure I'd know about it. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody would have a flag in their bio or something.
Jeffrey Epstein, the New York
You
financier.
are going to. Jack, I hope you know you are getting poisoned for this. Like, I've said some potentially libelous shit. I ain't saying this. I'm not. I'm very aware there is a war going on.
Yeah, no, of course I'm aware. I'm in character as Jambo, or who was it that denied it? Was it Dexter? One of the Russian players said, "Oh, it's not happening."
I think Ukrainian Jambo is probably quite aware there's a war going on in Ukraine.
I've not been there. I can't comment. We'll ask Putin. I'm sure he'll have a good answer for us.
Can we please talk
It'll be
about
completely
Fnatic?
So
we are, aren't we?
Yeah,
a team at war. A team
are.
at war
Turmoil.
with themselves.
Ooh, that's politically charged.
Basically, all of Counter-Strike at this point.
Yeah.
Because everyone thinks they're cunts for this.
Yeah, this is like.
Apart from Messi,
you fucked off your fan base by killing Sweden or whatever they did. Which seemed necessary at the time and probably still is now. Sweden's not in a great spot, is it? But this is even
unlike
worse.
Ukraine, which is doing brilliantly. In Counter Strike,
yeah.
In Counter Strike.
Yeah. It's going so well for Narva.
It's just not good, is it? It's just not a good move, both on paper and from a what's the word?
Optics.
That's the word.
Yes, Fnatic are indeed CYPHER's ops.
Yes, the off dem. It ain't good, is it? It ain't good, and I just don't think it's
this
silly.
podcast. No.
No.
Sorry. Remind me what you said about Overdrive for absolutely no reason, like 5 minutes ago.
Jack implied it. I
didn't imply it at all. That
you
is
did.
libelous.
You said without saying anything libelous. He likes to look at kids.
Yes, their stats and their Faceit performance.
And their faces.
That's obvious. Faceit.com. Subscribe. Probably. I don't know. This is a bad move, and there's been more bad moves as well. This is actually this is some good ones as well. But
I mean, yeah, like this hasn't like it doesn't look like a good move, as you say. Like there's no reason to blow your team up for Jacasmo of all players. It's almost impressive to like take a team with 3 Passion UA players, a team that everybody liked, Crims, a player who everyone likes. And we won't talk about Blame F, but like it's important that you've taken those 4 and made into a team that nobody likes. So you've killed all goodwill behind Crims.
It's like everyone dislikes them now, but no one particularly likes them before. Like
no, but everyone kind of liked Crims.
Quietly rooting for them, like, oh, I'd like to see Fnatic do good again.
No, but you were like quietly rooting for the org. You weren't quietly rooting for the Fnatic team. It's not like Nip where you look at the team. It's like, oh, I actually like the players here. It's like, I mean,
everyone likes Crims though.
Yeah, he's a likable man.
Yeah, I mean, Crims is fine.
Viking.
It's a shame about him being bald, but he's generally fine.
It's aspirational though, isn't it? Like inspirational. I mean, like he's bold, but he hasn't let it hold him back.
Maybe they had to sign Jacasmo to fix the good hero.
I think society should hold bald people back.
I'm just not engaging. I refuse to. Shout out Edenino. Other moves this week. Where are they?
Other moves. I was held at fictional gunpoint by Sam to put in R.I.P. Lumi.
Lumi's dead. I'm winning. CYPHER, look, mate, I love you, but I don't care anymore because Lumi is gone. And
they're also without Plopsky, they're also without Plopsky. Like they really have the ops really are down.
Without Plopsky, like, oh, I'm without gonorrhea. You know what I mean? It's like that's good. That's a good thing, right?
Hang on, actually, because this
I'm without gonorrhea. You know, the shirts say "I'm with stupidity" or with an arrow to your significant other that says "I'm without gonorrhea."
Lumi's really bad.
Lumi's terrible.
And
is he better or worse than having gonorrhea?
That's up for debate. The thing is, though,
I think he's worse.
Is players seem to rate him. Swedish players, like he's like a pug star. They were like, oh, he's actually really good.
Oh, he's
And
so smart and he's
I
so
just don't
supportive.
think-
He can really throw a flashbang. Yeah, and you buy him an AWP every round and he fucking dies. Fuck off. Like,
$4,750
you know what?
flashbang.
You're allowed to be a support AWPer if you're like prime fallen. Or like you're someone that clutches a lot. Lumi didn't fucking kill anything.
Which Nork does, actually.
Yeah.
Nork
Lumi's
is a
just
good clutch player.
Yeah.
genuinely.
Nork's just good. Like Nork is just kind of good. Like he's not as good as I thought he could be, like a while ago. But
he's a lot worse now than he was.
But he's not Lumi.
He's not that great now.
He's not gonorrhea.
No, like Lumi versus fucking Kersey is a toss up for genuinely the worst AWPer of all time.
Coughing baby with his hydrogen bomb.
I mean, not the worst of all time. Smith's was an actual AWPer at one point.
Terrorist.
Smith's is better than both of them.
Yeah,
Dead
that's,
Fox.
that's for sure.
Dead Fox also better than them.
A literal dead fox might do better than
Yeah.
Lumi.
Oh no, Woody.
Oh.
Also better.
No.
Genuinely also
no,
better.
no.
You have not watched Lumi play. Lumi
You are correct, but I have seen Woody
so
play, and I refuse to.
Yeah, no,
Did you call
Woody's-
it playing?
No, Woody is third. Woody is third, but he's won the third place. He's won the third place decider. Kersey and Lumi are still battling it out in the finals. You can't fucking hit each other.
There's no way there's a worse player than Woody. There's just
But honestly, Lumi is so terrible.
Is
He's
this
so shit.
is this only AWPers?
Yeah.
Has Advent ever AWPed? Because he's actually the worst player.
Just not. He just shouldn't be on the game, should he?
You know,
Really ever.
Advent, his career highest rating in a year is 0.96. He played in Asia his entire career and never averaged over a 1.
That's fucking awesome. That's gangster. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't even want to try.
Can you search Dragon for me on HLTV?
Dragon
Because I
DD.
saw
Dragon.
something before we started that
Yeah, he's going on loan
that
to them. It's the Partizan
Nikola
player.
Dragon Boskovic,
Boskovic.
the second one.
Yeah, he's going to them, isn't he? I saw that.
So he's going
Pretty
on loan.
funny that Metizport were like insulting Serbia like last week, and now they've signed a Serbian.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe this
they're
is
gonna
like-
they're just gonna sign him on loan and not play him as punishment. They're just taking him as a
Wait,
political prisoner.
how can Dragon be Serbian if he's older than Serbia?
Find out next week on Overtime on Max.
Overtime
Probably.
on the Kremlin. We got a couple of other moves, and
Yeah.
Jack needs to be out of here soon. So
Gotta
yeah,
go.
Dragon is standing in for Plopsky. Nork is coming in for Lumi or Gonorrhea, depending on how you see it.
How you pronounce it?
Metizport probably just got better, if I had to guess.
Probably.
But Plopsky, just a caveat, yeah, he's expected to come back. He's just having a break for
Yeah.
personal reasons.
Yeah,
Was
you
Plopsky
can ne-
IGLing?
it's probably
I-
there are some diseases you can't get rid of.
I think he may be.
Go on the Metizport team, Charlie.
Hang on.
Because I feel like it was either
Maybe
Plopsky or
Chiquinho was calling,
Chiquinho.
actually. I think Chiquinho.
Yeah, it was one of them.
Jaquinho, according to Liquipedia.
Yeah, I
Wikipedia
also
tracks these
think
things.
that.
Anyway, this team's pretty dead, so it doesn't really matter. Like, this seems like a do anything,
Melo
but
Nine's
they
really
have
good,
got better.
supposedly. He was like 13 and like 4-5k elo or something. He's like kind of preposterously good on face it.
Well, it can't be any worse than Nilo.
Yeah, Nilo was a letdown. He was so
Who,
terrible.
as it happened, is just kind of bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, Heroic are just either like really good or really bad, and they're never okay. I would say.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Anyway, other moves.
Let's move on. A couple of other smaller moves. We don't really have to talk too much about these. FlyQuest have brought back Azza as a coach. I'd just like to note that when Azza was on Sprout as an in-game leader, they basically said he didn't know what he was talking about, and he's now FlyQuest coach.
Yeah, and apparently he's changed around a load of positions. I actually do just very quickly want to say one thing on FlyQuest. Why is bringing back... You don't have to respond to this. Why is bringing back JKS made Netic fucking awful? Because he looked pretty good before, and now he's shit. Continue. Sorry. Just wanted to put that out into the
Just
world.
a thought starter. I like it.
Speaking of people who are shit now, Cold Zero has been kicked by Odic.
Way!
Soon to sign Hobbit or
I knew
someone else.
he was always bad. He's apparently joined Nox Clan, which is a team that as far as I could tell, barely exists. I think there's something about them playing in Serie B in that tweet, which
I like how their sponsor is Overclock. General gaming jargon. I like they've also just got all those achievements, but obviously none of them are from like the 2020s. They're
also,
these are ancient.
The overclock is just a comment on Cold Zero being, like washed.
Around?
He's over the hill. He's past it.
Yeah.
Benvindo. Benvindo. The final one I've got on my list is Kaze. For some reason has become a player coach, which, as we've all decided before this, doesn't make any sense. But like, it's Asia. Like, Asian Counter-Strike doesn't make sense.
Also not the IGL, which makes it make even less sense.
Yeah. He's basically just a second caller, and they can't afford a coach.
No, but they have a coach.
They have a coach. He's their assistant coach.
This is the thing. I don't know what it means. I can't fathom.
Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No.
Does it mean he can talk in timeouts? But then everyone can. So it doesn't make sense.
It's even more mental than that, right? So, Kaze wasn't on the team. Their assistant coach was playing. They benched their assistant coach, brought back Kaze, and he's now the assistant coach and the AWPer.
I love Asian Counter-Strike so much.
And Summer's still the IGL. What the fuck is going on?
This looks like a fucking ESC Open roster, honestly. That kind of shit. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's so fucked.
Bring justice for Child King. Get him off that team. Get him on a good team. I like
Flows
Child
ball,
King.
but Chinese.
Anyway,
Right.
for last thing for the day, because as we say, we have 14 minutes to get this done. PGL.
Quite a week, wasn't it? PGL.
Anyone got any thoughts on PGL?
It's truly the battle of mid, isn't it?
Absolutely wank tournament organiser should hire a press manager and realise that if you're going
they'll get interviews. Nobody cares.
Regardless of the
don't let 100 journalists go to an event and then not give anyone interviews. And I won't say shit about PGL.
No more journalists.
Anyway, there's
Good,
things to comment on. Fnatic have made a move and they've lost every game. NiP were probably meant to do well at this event without their coach, and they've been bad.
I'm a writer, not a journalist.
Aurora, okay.
Actually, no, Jack, I need to cut you off.
Oh,
there was a comment last week to say about how none of us ever say shit about the Saudis. And while I'm not going to use this as an opportunity to say shit about the Saudis, I will say they do have journalists, right? Thanks.
Just didn't.
Carry on, Jack.
Oh, don't talk about Ukraine.
No, I was talking about journalists.
Yeah, I know, but like, how is that helpful?
Anyway, it's a stinky fucking tournament to begin with, and secondly, they get like no one who's meant to win stuff is winning anything. It's just like it's just gross. I've had it on all week. I had it on yesterday and today.
2 days.
I don't care. I just cannot care. I cannot pretend to care.
At the start of this event, who would you say is the favourite for it? Because I've watched enough Counter-Strike to know that Aurora is not the favourite. Like, Aurora cannot be the favourite.
Liquid or 3D Max?
Oh my god.
It's Liquid or 3D Max, isn't it?
Oh god.
And at that point, it's like, why are we here? Why are we doing this?
Gentle mates? I don't know.
How you've got a Fnatic MLBR game and an 0-2 is really funny.
I hate MLBR,
why are NiP
man.
Gentlemates?
Why are they here?
I mean, NiP just have really not got the ball rolling at all. I maybe existed everything. I'm going to blame Daniel.
Let's have a look. Let's actually talk about NIP then, because we've all been fans of NIP. We all like NIP. We like this roster.
I wouldn't call myself a fan. I like Snappy.
I would. I like them all.
I like Wrinkle, and I like Shush, and I like Ujerks.
Damn right.
But they're kind of bad. Like they're just kind of bad. You can see on screen.
Wrinkle's really not had it this tournament. He's really just not had his hands in his mouth.
I don't think it's fair.
That is a problem because he's kind of their best player.
They've been pretty decent all year, but he's not.
Yeah.
They're not doing well at this event. And Gentlemates, well, I hope this is just their actual level. Because
it is. I'm telling you. I've been telling you for weeks.
Yeah, I'm not having it either.
I refuse to believe that they're actually any good. Look at these players. Look at them. None of them are good. I do not care that they speak the same language as each other.
They're all crap.
You can't run from the god of hands. You will get outshot by anyone good.
The thing is, right?
You've Davy G on your team.
If the MongolZ are an upmarket Aurora, then Gentlemates are the shit that got left behind at the food bank.
No. Gentlemates are the bad 3D Max. They're
Yeah.
Aldi 3D Max.
Respect Aldi.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah, I do
Aldi.
respect Aldi. Sorry, you're right. They're
They're
the
the shit that
longest.
got left
They're,
behind.
they're
at
the
food bank in
longest 3D
Max.
Max.
Nice Londis, Nice local, Premier.
Yeah.
They're one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're not
Yeah,
good.
they are.
ain't
They're
good.
corner shop 3D Max. 3D Max, you just said, would be one of the favourites. They beat Saw, and then they lost out to B8. B8 like somehow go 2-0 in every Swiss stage, and they always like
Two
Go
free.
to-
always
after.
bottle it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just
Um,
like they're obviously pretty okay, but I never really have them on my list to be good to do well.
I don't mind. I think B8 are actually half decent.
Yeah.
They're like weirdly consistent. They're like consistently like a 2-3 team. Whereas like I'm sick of seeing pain. I'm just sick of
Me
sick
too.
of pain.
No,
No, it's kind of how I feel about B8, honestly. Like, if B8 don't push past the level that they're at in 2026, like the first half of 2026, like, we should just cease them from being a team. Like, honestly. like,
Sure, but B8 don't seem to have any like delusions of grandeur. They don't ever even try and break
you know
into
what I
playoffs.
don't understand about B8, though? Is, like, they
They seem to have the
don't
same
ever
fight.
really seem to be at events.
Yeah, and
ever.
they don't seem to ever make a roster move either. I think the last one they got rid of Captain Kirka, which was a real shame. But like
good fucking name.
Essential has been there like forever, and I've never seen him do anything.
No, he's only been
Isn't he
there
alright?
under 2 years.
No, I
2
disagree.
years
Wait,
since
what?
the
No,
SM's
that
kind of a long
can't be
time.
correct.
I just
Is that
disagree.
Is that correct? What the fuck?
I don't care if it's
Nipple's
correct. I
been on the
disagree.
team the longest.
Nipple's been there for ages. Yeah.
Yeah, he went straight from Nip to there, didn't he?
Then who the fuck was on the team when Nipple joined?
Captain Kirka.
Wrinkle
No.
was Wrinkle on the other one.
What'd you call me? No, Alex 666 was there. And he left for
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit. And then
These
came back.
players
Oh.
like I'm so bored
Amster.
of.
Wrinkle
No, I
was
think-
there. Yeah.
I think Nipple might have joined in Alex 666 place. So it was Wrinkle, Captain Kirker, Nipple,
Demka. No.
I
not
told you it
Demka.
was Wrinkle.
Owner. Yeah, Owner was one of them. And I can't even see who the fifth player is.
John Cena.
Wrinkle, Captain Kirka.
Anyway, B8
Hamster.
versus
Hamster.
Payne. Hamster.
Amster with an A. Not a
Hamster.
A.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, infamous player,
Right.
Amster.
But yeah, like I don't. B8 and Payne in a 2-0 game. It's like one of these is fraudulently going 3-0, and I don't care if that's like unfair because they've played well at this event and they're actually half decent. Payne, I hate
I
Payne
fuck with
because
Payne, man.
No, I wanted to like them for so long, but they always let you down. They will always let you down.
Yeah.
They will never. They might get to a playoffs, but they won't. They won't ever beat anyone in those playoffs. And if they do beat somebody good, they'll lose against somebody bad next time. They will just let you down every single time. I'm sick. I'm sick of them because I liked them for so long,
I've got a point about
and they just
letdowns.
kept letting me down. Go on.
Hello.
Fucking Jacob and Hypex. What were they doing on Apogee to convince Game Legion and FaZe to sign them? Because they are both
Hypex
shit.
is really.
He's not.
He's
good
not
at all.
cursey, is he? But he's not been.
No,
really
he's not
good.
cursey bad, but like he's not. He's not great.
You've got the best gun in the game.
Like, I'm sorry if you're being put to the sword by fucking Saw.
Yeah. Speaking of teams with absolutely no firepower, like
Yeah.
Saw.
Aragorn. What a fucking name.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
awesome.
Saw just like a depressing team to have an event, and I don't mean that disrespectfully, like because I fucked with Saw when they were good, but they just lost all of their players, and now they're just like a really bad, like
It's
like a
Gotham
bad
show.
tribute. Yeah,
I fuck
they
with
just
Saw. Yeah. Yeah. Like
Yeah,
Towson was good in this
100%,
series,
yeah.
and he's generally not very good either. Rez was like
the only one that's playing well consistently at the moment. I swear, like he's
I would
making
say
me look
Pringles is
stupid
normally the
because
good
he's
one.
fucking wank.
yeah. Game
Well,
Legion, I think, are just kind of
I think
Yeah,
the,
who
the,
they
the
got?
magic's
Are they
run out.
fucked?
The magic's
Yeah.
run out. Like they had a generational run of signing talent, and now it's like, yeah, you've signed Hypex and Kersey. You've lost it. Whatever you had, your talent ID is gone. Yeah, Gamer Legion. There's 1 and 2. They'll be going into a bracket with Betboom and Astralis, who just consistently rubbish. Astralis lost a Legacy in the 1-1, which doesn't sound bad because Legacy, as we know, just won an event. But they also lost to, who else did they lose to? B8 in the opening game. Like, fuck Astralis, man.
No, I don't have it in me to talk about them.
Can we talk about FlyQuest beating Fnatic? That's nice. That's good. That's something we can all like.
Fuck was that? That was horrible.
I don't know if you just
moved. Yeah, I don't know if you moved closer to your microphone or what, but you just got twice as loud in my ear. And
sorry.
Can you repeat what you said? Because I was trying to dealing with that.
I said, can we talk about Fnatic losing to FlyQuest? That was good. That was nice. That was something we can all get behind. Blame F dropping a 1.5 and losing. It's just always funny.
Pause. Right. That, yes, funny. However, Fnatic... This is a really difficult toss-up, right? Because I wanted Fnatic to lose, sure, but I don't want Australians to win.
Yeah, but...
Sure.
You know, the enemy of my enemy is not my friend, but they are certainly less of my enemy than my enemy. And Australians doing one thing for us where they take revenge on the team that kicked the Englishman. There is still a little bit of brotherly friendship there.
At least they're still loyal.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? There's a little bit of like, I don't like the English, but you don't mess with them either. That only I'm allowed to be mean to them. Do you know what I mean? There's a little bit of that. I just like to say, round swing.
Still rubbish.
Round swing. I don't believe in it. I believed in it for a little while, but I've just seen Blame F at +5.
Can you?
And if he was actually that impactful, they'd have won the game.
Can you do me a favour? Can you click the eco-adjusted button to see what Blame F's round swing goes down to? It doesn't change? What? Oh, is that not affected?
I don't think anything happened.
No, everything else changes.
Well, the only thing that happened is his deaths went up by 1.
No, everything else changed except round swing. So I guess they don't allow that to be altered. But his cast got lower, so there's an agenda there for someone who.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Jacasmo, 23 kills.
Yep, really good.
Glad we did this. Really good. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Glad we did. I mean, I know that's really weak analysis, but also they don't deserve any more than that.
And also,
if you want better analysis, read the deep dive.
Yeah, we have done a lot of analysis on this team. Can we talk about Liquid as a final point?
Do we have to talk
about
Liquid again?
I know. Where the fuck are they at? Genuinely. Because I don't know anymore.
They're what they always are.
You tend to
the
be
12th best team in the world.
Where a team is.
Liquid are like the 12th best team in the world, and they have been for like 4 years.
No, but I mean it. Like, are they the 12th best team in the world now?
Why is the league so bad?
They have players that can shoot people, or are they the 12th best team in the world because they've actually like sort of remembered how to play Counter-Strike? Like, because
they actually really are 12th in the world. I didn't even know they were actually 12th in the world. They're just always there. They're like Crystal Palace of a few years ago. They are sort of a stereotypical. They're kind of a stereotypical Russian team. They got loads of firepower and just sort of no idea what to do with it. Which is really not what I expected from a team with Stewie. He's usually quite good at taking teams with like firepower and turning them into something good. I suppose actually, Gamer Legion was kind of the opposite.
Liquid should sign Senzu.
Kind of the opposite.
I think Mouse when they were kids, they were just firepower. I think they've become good because they spent so long. Like he did help form them as a team. And like I was gonna say, like, oh, do we have to talk about Stewie? Like Stewie individually is still good. Like that's one of the things I always liked about him. Individually, he was very good. On Game Legion, I think he was actually like their second highest rated player for like the longest time.
He's not a dead weight IGL, is he? He's not a Carrigan or anything like that.
No, he's not normally. I think at the start on Liquid, he actually kind of was. But
He does have 0.91 in the last 3 months.
That's
he
fine.
does.
I feel
Yeah,
he's
like
dropped off. Has he dropped off?
I think at the start of Liquid he was really poor because I think he was like still settling in.
Yeah.
24.95.
I mean, he also like he isn't like I'm not saying he's like a 1.1 player or anything like that. He's just a bit better than you know the weaker IGLs. Kind of like Alexi B is actually like kind of talented, but
Oh, that's generous.
he
Let's
is.
not make
He's
things
just-
up. No, he is.
He is. He's just a bad in-game leader.
Is that it for this week? Is there anything?
I
else
think
to-
that's kind of
going on?
everything. I mean,
no
Liquid
news.
are like fine. They're not going to win this event because they're not going to win any event
I
because
just-
of Team Liquid.
I
There's
just
bottle jobs.
looked. Shui has got progressively worse over 2 years.
Yeah.
It's just
In
getting
terms of
old,
his
isn't it?
individual, in terms of
Yeah.
his individual output, he drops by like between 0.4 to
But hasn't he been going
0.0
for better teams?
0.04 to 0.06 each year.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
No.
not. His time on Liquid does not count as far as I'm concerned because nobody's time on Liquid counts as far as I'm concerned. There's kind of
Agreed.
nothing else to talk about here. Gentlemates are bad. NIP are bad. Game Legion are bad. We kind of covered all this.
This tournament
Aurora and
is bad
Heroic are in the
because
2-0
Saw-
bracket. I mean, what
like,
else do you want to know?
Saw a 2-1, therefore the tournament must also be bad. Like,
Probably look at the 2-0 teams. Not a single one of those was a 2-0 team. Yeah, I mean that's
I
kind of
actually
it.
think right. There's
No,
been a
you
few-
don't.
Careful, you might hit
We,
yourself.
we've made a lot of CCT jokes this year.
This
This
is
is the worst tournament of the year.
This is the Birch Cup of Birch Cups.
There is not a single redeeming team here.
except for
Legacy.
Legacy, who I kind of like now a bit.
Fucking hell, end the podcast.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Please.
End the game. I've been Elliot at AZS. That's Jack at Nova H Design.
I'm gonna kill you.
That's Samuel. And one Mox. And one Mox 2.
Twice. Shout out everyone else, Charlie and
Charlie
James.
edits things. James
Yeah.
makes thumbnails. I make nooses. Bye.